Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Back to another beer review. Today we're checking out another Trillium beer, which I am stoked on. I've had a couple Trillium beers. I have reviewed them on the channel, and I've absolutely loved all of them. I'm pretty sure the last 3 Trillium beers reviews have all gotten hundreds, so take that for what it's worth. This is Sleeper Street, another India Pale Ale. It is 7.2% alcohol by volume. I don't know a whole lot about this. Didn't research it much. I don't know if this is like a newer release for them. The only thing I do know is that I've seen, just being on Untappd and checking beers, and people who are drinking this aren't really like losing their mind over it. So not sure if it's kind of a different style than what Trillium usually puts out or what the deal is with that, but excited to check this one out. Got to give a shout out to my buddy Leo for sending this one. Seriously, bro, thank you so much. All the Treehouse and Trillium beers that you've sent have been flat amazing, and I cannot thank you enough for sending them. So yeah, want to check this one out. It is hot out here in the garage today, so we're gonna get into this one. This was bottled on August 4th. That was like kind of blurry. So time of recording, what are we, 26 days old, so just about a month old. And as per usual with IPAs, this has been sitting out for about 30 minutes in this warm garage, so there's still a little bit of a chill on it, but let's go ahead and check this one out. So beer pour is that typical New England haze, which we've all come to know and love. Nice tangerine color. I could smell that when I opened it, by the way. Super bright white head, about a finger of that with that pour. Really, really tight packed white bubbles. Really, really soft, pillowy looking. So let's go ahead and stick our nose in it. Yeah, this one's big, again, with Trillium. Tropical fruits, pineapple, peaches, mango. I get a lot of tangerine on the nose of this one. Not quite like orange, it's like a sweet citrus, like tangerine, like those little Tangelo cuties, California cuties. There's a nice like dank, it's not harsh dank though, it's like a soft kind of a dank earthy thing going on underneath all that citrus and tropical fruits. This one isn't like as explosively juicy as the last couple Trillium beers as we drank, but the nose on this is great. Just a ton of citrus, tangerines, tropical fruits, like peaches, and like that little just kind of dank character underneath. It's nothing crazy in your face, but it is definitely there underneath the citrus and passion fruits. So yeah, let's go ahead and dig in. Leo, thank you, sir. Cheers. Oh wow, that's more. The tropical fruit and the citrus notes are there, and that you get from the nose, but this is not like explosively juicy like the other Trillium beers. This is actually kind of reminds me of a West Coast style beer. It's there. Now that I'm talking to, a nice pop of bitterness. Shoot. Hang on. Sorry about that. I thought I figured out food fight, but apparently not, so they had to get turned off. That power supply needs replaced. I thought adjusting it was going to work, and it worked for a while, and it's just not working. So anyways, back to this beer. I think I was saying that this beer is very West Coast reminiscent for me. The flavors definitely follow the nose, but it's not crazy explosively juicy like the other Trillium beers that we've had. And there's a nice bitterness middle of the mouth that kind of lingers. And there's like a kind of, I don't want to say it's like chewy bready, but like a malty kind of sweetness on the back end with that you get with the citrus. This almost reminds me of like a stone beer, which is weird, but I mean, 7.2%. You're not getting any booze on the nose. You don't taste it. Very easy drinking, especially on a warm day like today. This is going down really, really easy. But this isn't really like blowing my mind like Congress Street did in Vicinity, and even Fort Point. I mean, it's good. It's just nothing where I'm like, wow, this is mind blowing. I don't know if they were going for something different on this one. I've been talking with my buddy Nathan from behind the bar. He texted me and said, Sleeper Street is interesting, was the exact quote that he used, and I agree with him. This is interesting. This is not that crazy juice bomb. It's not like that soft, juicy, tropical bomb that we're used to from Trillium and from Treehouse. This is more of like a dank, earthy West Coast style beer. Mouthfeel is, it's like medium minus. It's not that creamy like velvety mouthfeel that I've got with the other Trillium beers. But it's good. I mean, it's a solid IPA, but it's just it's a couple steps below the other beers that I've had from them. So, as far as a grade goes on this one, yeah, that is a touch malty on the back end, which I'm not used to with Trillium beers. But I like the citrus. I like the tropical fruits. I like that dank kind of earthy note I get middle of mouth. Again, with the bitterness on this one, just kind of rolls across your palate. It's not attacking anything. Finish is nice and dry, clean, but nothing that I'm like kind of going crazy over, which is surprising for Trillium. So I'm gonna go 94 on this one. Awesome beer, a beer for sure. But I would drink Congress Street. I would drink Vicinity. I would drink Fort Point. I would drink Galaxy Hot 4 Point all before these ones. So it is a solid offering from Trillium. If you guys have had Sleeper Street, let me know what you think. But yeah, this is I think it's kind of like I don't know if they meant to do that, but for me, I mean, it's like a West Coast take for them, it seems. A lot different than the other beers that we had from them. So I'm gonna wrap this one up. I gotta get out of this garage. It is hot, and I gotta figure out what's wrong with that stupid food fight. I hate that game right now. I hate it. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you guys later.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse, so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.